Hey, so I got my myself one of these Harbor Freight Car Canopy. Let's see, it's 10 by 20, and so the instructions weren't quite correct. So I thought I'd make a video to maybe help somebody out there. So this one is see 63054. The manual matches that. Let me show you the big problem with this thing. Here's a good example. It says this beam right here is supposed to be one piece, and here again it shows it's supposed to be number 3. Everything else was pretty much right on, except for the number 1s. You can't tell what you're supposed to do with those. There's a hole in the center and a hole in one end, and they didn't show that. I'll show you what I did. But that number 3 is supposed to be 62 inches and 7/8 inches long, but it's not. Mine was like half that size, and they also threw a whole bunch of extra number 2s in there. And so what ended up being is I had to put the number 2 and the number 3s together to make that what's supposed to be the number 3. So the instructions are kind of like way off, and I was kind of confused, and I just kind of figured it out. Let me show you over on the canopy some stuff I did. So the way I put this together is I actually put the centerpiece together without these legs here on it, and then made sure the canopy would fit, because I was afraid, like you look at how these ended up being. See, this is my number 2. This is supposed to be a number 3 according to the instructions. And this, let's see if I can find one with one on there. Well, here, I can't tell if you see that. Hopefully you can see that. This should be a number 3. I can't even see it because the sticker's on the wrong side. So this is a 3 and this is a 2. And the 2s have a, well, here's a 2. They have a little bevel on them, so that's how you can spot a 2 real easy. It's the only piece that has a bevel on it. But so anyway, so when I got this together, made sure the canopy would fit on it. Then what I do is I just take these legs and I put them on one side, so this can come out. And I just did that so the whole thing's flopped over. I don't have the legs on the other side. That was made to go underneath here, and then I just took a rubber mallet, which ironically is from Harbor Freight. I just have it around for here, and some duct tape. I just take this rubber mallet, went around everywhere and kind of like tapped them, made sure all the pieces were seated good. And then I really have worried about the roof piece, because it needs to come together really tight so that the canvas will fit. And as you can see, all I did is I took some duct tape, and as I tapped it together, I just wrapped it with duct tape. And the idea is when I start moving this around, I don't want it to start disassembling on me, because it's just all pressure fit together and it just come right apart when you start moving it around. Probably this won't come out because it's kind of an angle. But anyways, so I actually did that side first. I just did this deal with the legs on that end. And then when I got done, I went over, put this side together. Oh, on the number 1s I was going to show you. So they had one with a sticker on it. There's only one with a sticker on it. And it had the hole here, and the other hole went up in here. So, and it kind of makes sense. So that's how I put them all, with this end hole up pointing towards the top. And I believe the strings just kind of wrap around to these things here. I think there's a little loop thing. It doesn't go all the way through, so I haven't got to that part yet. But this is, I believe, a little loop will go in there, allow you to put the string on there to help pull the canvas tight over the front. I'll show you when I get it all put together. But like I said, the instructions are completely wrong on the main beams. There wasn't one beam; it was just a 2 hooked onto a 3 to make the 62 inches or whatever it said. Anyway, so I'll pick it up when I get the whole thing up. All right, here's what it looks like, all kind of almost put together. When I get it in place, which I'm replacing those ripped up ones there. My idea is to put it over there. It sits up really high, which is good for most people. I guess luckily it's not higher than my roof. You can see it over my neighbor's fence and stuff, but they probably won't notice it. But so it does sit kind of high. Well, like I said, that's good if you had a bigger truck. I'm surprised how high it sits. Should check the instructions, see if it's supposed to be up that high. But that's it. These loop things are kind of cool. I didn't put them all on because I had to tape on some spots. You just kind of stick the loop through this way, and then you loop around the pole, and then you just hook on like that, so the pole would be in there. So it's a pretty interesting design. Hopefully these will last. One of the main reasons why I bought this is because those are like 80 bucks on sale. I don't know, the price is around the $80 range. But as you can see, the sun wears them out and they just fall apart. And you can never get, I can never get the replacement covers for them. So they last about a year, and I'll just get another one. I was noticing that you can actually get, supposedly, haven't tried it yet, but they have these online for about 30 bucks. So the idea is this is hopefully a little bit better material. And it's not much better, but at least it looks like I'll be able to get replacement canvas if I need it for just 30 bucks. So hopefully if it makes it 2 years, that'd be nice. You know what I should do is get 2 canvases, put one over the top of the other, but I don't know, we'll see. Now I gotta figure out how to, I did this whole thing by myself. I didn't have anybody help me, so it's doable. You just gotta think about what you're doing. I'm not sure how the heck I'm going to get it over there, maybe an inch at a time. But anyway, so hope this video helps somebody out there. Maybe if it helps you out, give me a thumbs up, and thank you for watching. Well, I thought I'd finish up this video. I got it in place there. I figured I'd show kind of what some of it looks like. These hooks ended up being used for this drawstring. This is not how they say to do it. I just wanted to hook it up. This drawstring goes over through there, kind of keeps it folded over the front, and there's one of these on every corner. The feet are pretty kind of neat there. They're just cheap plastic. To anchor this down, what I'll probably do is put some where's the seam there, put some duct tape on here so this can't separate, and some up there when I get it all situated. And then they make like lag bolts that you can drill in real easy. Maybe I'll make a separate video on that. That's my game plan, is just put a little bolt there. That'll keep the wind from blowing that around. They gave me some other hooks and stuff, so I guess you're supposed to hook up some string there and anchor the whole thing down. Maybe I'll do that in addition. But it came out looking pretty good. Just in time it rained last night or this morning or sometime. And so everything under here is dry, so that's what the purpose of this is, just so I can stand under here and work. Gotta finish my lawnmower project now. I don't have to worry about the rain or the sun, so that's kind of nice. So that's about it. If you have any questions about this, it's like barely cheap. It's cheaply made, but it's just made just barely strong enough to function. So my big thing is I just hope the tarp lasts. And if it doesn't, maybe I'll see about putting plastic roofing on it or something. But we'll come across that, see how hard it is when this roof does eventually give out, how hard it is to get a replacement tarp. I'm hoping I can get one. Anyway, so that's what it is in place. And I actually did this whole thing by myself. The way I walked it, I had it over there. I just walked each pole individually until I got it in place, and actually took out the center pole and walked it so I could get over my tables and stuff. So it's hard, but one guy could do this whole thing by himself. It's just you got to think about what you're doing. Anyways, if you have any comments or questions, just leave them below, and I'll try to get back to you. And thanks for watching.